How you can heal and resurrect using photos. The following are 6 ways that the Lord and the Masters of Light can help you to use photo images of people who are sick, comatose, or even recently deceased to restore the patients to full health and functioning, either in person or over the phone or across the world. Method number 1. Photo kissing. If someone has given you a photo that's protected by glass, you can kiss it on the front. If not, kiss it on the corner or the back to protect the image. Once at our Longmont, Colorado public library gazing sessions, an attendee came running up to me breathlessly before we started the program with a photo of his very suicidal girlfriend. He explained that at that moment in Denver, she was contemplating suicide and that he would like me to kiss her photo while saying a prayer to Sai Baba. I gladly did that, and then we started the class. The next month, he reported that she was no longer suicidal. Method number 2, photo surrogacy. Hold up a photo of a loved one or a pet in front of our gazing video program, any of them will do, and ask for healing for that loved one. Thousands of people have been healed by God of every known malady because loved ones took their photos to an in-person or an online gazing session for God to heal them. Method number 3, telephone healing. Hold a Sai Baba lingam photo in your lap while speaking to someone on the phone who has requested a healing. Ask that person to pray aloud with their request for their specific healing, and then say your own prayer aloud for them after that, and ask them to contact you when there has been a change in their condition. Method number 4, hold the client's photo as you pray. While you hold someone's photo in your lap, often you'll be given an insight as to what needs to happen for their condition to shift or to heal. Ask them to let go of all unforgiveness toward anyone whom they believe has hurt them and to forgive themselves for having harmed anyone else. Method number 5, do a photo lineup of those who need help and healing. Place the pictures on a sofa, a table, or a bookshelf in front of your TV screen or computer or phone while viewing one of our videos. Method number 6, pin the Sai Lingam photo onto the patient's clothing, even if they're in a coma or if they have just recently left their body. Several years ago in South Africa, a law student named Larissa was in a coma in a hospital, having received unsatisfactory treatment when her parents decided to call another hospital and told the doctors that the family would be arriving with Larissa in her ambulance shortly. Then they called an ambulance company and asked them to transport the daughter from the current hospital to the awaiting hospital, which they did. En route to the hospital, Larissa expired. So when the gurney was taken out of the ambulance and placed at the emergency room entrance, the doctors rushed out, examined her, and explained and exclaimed that she had expired. There was nothing they could do. Meanwhile, the parents and the doctors were arguing at the entrance to the hospital, and a friend of Larissa's dashed up and pinned the Sai Baba Lingam photo to her hospital gown. Larissa then came back to life. The doctors insisted that the family should let Larissa go, explaining that most comatose patients who come out of comas have seizures and oftentimes have very little brain function, which results in a tremendous amount of expense and sorrow and inconvenience for the family. The family was adamant, no, we are not going to let her go. We want to have her live, and we're going to let the divine physician heal her. While they were arguing at the entrance to the hospital, Larissa's mother said, "Why don't we just put Larissa in an ICU room and let the divine physician heal her?" She was put into a room and recovered perfectly. I'd like to give you now the coma release number for someone who is in a coma, and that is easy to remember. It's 1111-012 or 1111012. When someone is in a coma, you can write the coma release number in ballpoint pen on the person's foot or calf. Also, another thing you can do while they're in a coma, or even if they have recently expired, is stand at their head behind them and blow softly over their face. Another thing you can do is to lightly but firmly press the fleshy pad under the toes, and that will sometimes bring a person out of a coma.